Here's some interesting paperwork I found for my Z. So, oh, this is when I went to go buy, this is when I went to go have them check to see if, what was wrong with the engine and if something was wrong with the bearing or some shit. So, interesting thing to note about this car is, this house caught on fire, and this car was in this garage when that happened, and it had the messed up engine in it, so I had another engine swapped out while the house was on fire, you know, so I could get it moving again. And I think in the end I wound up having to tow it back home because I couldn't get the master cylinder to engage, and then I finally found the right master cylinder for it. It was if you go, there's a certain master cylinder that you have to buy for this car, or else it won't engage properly. And I finally found the right one. So this is instructions for the MSD blaster coil, and this is a little diagram that I found on the internet by Dave Cerruti, circa 2003. It tells you where to wire all the connectors for the to do the swap. It's actually not that hard. This is my first engine swap too that I've done, and it went pretty okay, but the wiring is a little different from the ZX to the Z. It's a problem. Actually, look at this. I actually have a little pictorial. This guy made a pictorial on how to swap in a 280ZX turbo motor into your car. Also, the most desirable chassis to do this swap on is the 280Z. Yeah, the 280Z, because it already has a fuel injected tank. It's already fuel injected, so that's the beauty of it. The problem is the older cars were carbureted, and this one is fuel injected. So yeah, you would have to swap the gas tank from this car into the 240Z or 260Z because they were carbureted. So anyway, yes, take a look at this real quick. It tells you all the stuff that's on the harness that you need to install. For the most part, where to put them, but it's annoying. Like every Z car has like a different harness and different wiring. You have to get the right service manual and stuff. I got most of it. That's a little interesting thing I've got here. I've saved a lot of documentation for this car. One-piece adapters. I don't know. Oh, these are for the wheel spacers. This car has wider wheel spacers. I think they're like 1 inch wider or something. Yeah, to make a wider track. That's why the car handles pretty good too. This is some documentation on the fuel system. See, there's actually something called a fuel dampener in the Z, and what it does is it slows down the fuel rate. It slows down the fuel rate or something. To fuel dampener is like a shock absorber. If flow discharge from the fuel pump, there is no, it just change. Yeah, it does something to the fuel system. This is for the pyrometer. Oh yeah, actually I have another exhaust manifold. I gotta give that. This is for a adapter. I wonder what this is. Something I ordered from Capital Nissan. Alternator removal and installation instructions. I don't know what I'm doing with that. How to adjust the hood on the Z. A lot of old stuff printed out for it. This is how to hook up a tach adapter, I guess. You don't really need one for the Z. How to wire up the MSD ignition. Oh, this is the headlight relay mod that I was doing that I still have to finish. I mean it has the headlight relay mod. It's just I have to put new relays in somehow. So that's cool. I have that still. Get all this documentation. How rear end clunk. Actually, I didn't hear the rear end clunking very bad. So fan clutch is loud. So, just some stuff about the Z. You know, some issues about it. So I got that to give to the owner. And then this is, oh, look at this. This is actually an old Oil change receipt for the Z. Really old. It was in SLO, San Luis Obispo. This is a San Luis Obispo car. I'm surprised it doesn't have any more rust on it, because San Luis Obispo is by the ocean. There was something wrong with the registration, and I had to get it fixed. Peterson lighting. I have no idea what that is. Injector seal kit for Datsun. Oh, this is when I tried to get the car barred. It failed the smog. And there was a bunch of other stuff that they wanted to see, like stupid numbers for the ECU or something. It's like, this is not the stock ECU. Well, it's running, you know. This is like the bill of sale from when I bought the... I actually had to go back and then get a bill of sale for the car, saying that, hey, I bought the car, you know. This is actually an old smog test result. This is back in the days when they didn't do NOx testing in California, and it passed. The Z is actually not a pretty clean car. Stainless steel brake lines from Motorsport Auto. I guess I have stainless steel lines in that car. The gross polluter. Failed the smog check. Yeah, that's when I was trying to get it to pass smog. This is smog check history here. This is a bill of sale saying, hey, sold the car to this guy, so I can get the title for the car. Like I said, I got the car for free, so I had to get like some kind of title or something to transfer it. This is a water pump. This has a Nissan water pump. Only buy genuine Nissan water pumps for your Z, please, because other ones just go bad and your Z will overheat. This is an old registration. Circa 2008. I don't know what that's doing there. South-based smog test. And I tell you this Z actually passed smog with the turbo engine in. This is proof right here, and it passed it pretty damn good too. So I mean, if it's running right, it should pass no problem. But it's obviously it's not running right anymore. So this is a compact disc player manual. Oh, this is a fuel pressure gauge. Oh yeah, this car used to have a fuel pressure gauge. What did I do with it? I don't remember. I had like a one. I had it teed in. I had it teed into here to monitor the fuel pressure, but it was, you know, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with the fuel pressure on this car. That's so I could test the fuel pump out. I had trouble getting this thing to pass smog, so the previous owner of this engine did some goofy stuff to it. Crowder's customizing Nardi personal. Oh, this is for that Nardi steering wheel. Oh, this is for a Nardi steering wheel adapter. I have that. I actually have that right here. I took the Nardi wheel out. There it is. That's what it looks like. It has a nice Datsun horn button on it. Oh, it looks so trick, dude. Alright, well, so I hope you've enjoyed the tour of the Datsun 280Z. That is my ownership experience with it right in these two binders here. Like I said, I got the car for free, and I had a lot of fun working on it and driving it. You know, I really didn't. I just kind of just drove it around. I never competed with it in like autocross or anything. Boy, does it rip though! It's total. It's a joy to drive this car, man. It's a classic car, and you know, everyone, old guys, young guys, girls, you know, they like the Z car, man. I'm telling you, you always get the smile and a thumbs up with it, man. I'm telling you, this is the only car I have, you know, like, yeah, they do that. Because I think, you know, old cars like this, you get a lot of character, you know. If you got an old car like this and it still runs good, you know, good job. Because especially from cars of this era, you know, they don't last that long. Yeah, they didn't last that. They don't build them like they do today. But good luck finding a Z that doesn't have like rust holes all over it. And this one is one example of that. Does not have a lot of rust holes in it. You know, it's got some rust here and there, but you know, it's a rough car, but it's a runner. All right, HadesOmega's out. Yeah. Also, I had another thing about this car. The reason I'm selling is I was hoping, like, you know, at this point in my life, I would have enough money to really do the finishing touches on this car, you know, get the car repainted, you know, do all the body work, pay someone to do professional paint job on this car, you know, that's what would cost a lot of money. And like maybe like fix the fenders. Say I screwed up installing the fenders and stuff. But I'm hoping, you know, the dude that I'm gonna sell the car to is gonna take good care of the car, and I don't want to sell it to someone that's just gonna part the car out, you know, put the turbo motor on a 240Z or some crap, you know. That's not what I want for this car, you know. I want to find a good home for it. So, but yeah, I was hoping, like, you know, at this point in my life, you know, I would have a better, I would be, you know, I'd have a good paying job and all that, and money to work on the car, pay people to work on my car instead of, you know, me always working on it and doing a half-assed job. But yeah, that's what it wound up being. But yeah, that's I mean, I got other project cars. I got that Galant over there and that Clip still, and